and I'm blowing all this vape out of my nose. I just look like a drug addict, right? And prior to that, you can see I was doing my music stuff, right? I was a bass player, right? And then as we go through this progression, you see this is still like 2016, 2017. I probably started getting, went through my detox around this time, okay? Because shortly after that, me and Chicha, we got married in October of 2016. So 2017, which is probably around this time right here, this is when I started implementing launch jacking, right? Okay, that camera's frozen. This is when I started implementing launch jacking, and this is where I started to really make some decent money. So you can see right here, okay, this is where I started having some decent money. And this is 30th of January 2018. So bear in mind, this is probably like 2 or 3 months after I'd found that win button. You can see I had $367 here, $643 the day before, right? And as we go through this progression, you can see me and Chicha were finally able to go on holiday. We went
finally.
Yeah, we went on holiday to Sumatra, and we stayed in these huts. Okay, they were only like $16 a night, nothing too flashy, but for us, again, this was a massive breakthrough, because prior to this, we weren't able to go on holiday for like 2 or 3 years. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the things get better and better. We started, I think this is my first $1,000 day right here, and this was February 2018. So this is only like 4 or 5 months after I discovered launch jacking, and things just started to get better and better, right? We took the kids to Bali, I think right here.
Yeah, Bali and Baguio.
Okay, I'm having a $5,000 day right here, and things are just going absolutely crazy, right? You can see we went over to Europe a couple of times. We went over to Switzerland right here. We took the kids over to a really nice resort in Indonesia, and you can see basically our life just got better and better and better. We went over to Canada.
A lot of places. We went places.
We were just traveling like every single month.
They can also check our vlog if they don't trust us.
And we're also flying, business class, even first class. And this is just in the space. I mean, this is December 2019, so it's only like probably a year and a half after we've discovered this system. So that's kind of the proof in the pudding right there. And all these photos are in chronological order in real time. So I hope you believe us. I hope you believe the transition that we went through, and I hope you believe the stuff that I'm sharing with you on this call right now is stuff that actually works, right? And it can work for you as well. So if you found our little story there inspiring, just type in inspiring into the chat box. I hope you did find it inspiring, but if you did, then please write inspiring into the chat box, okay? Okay, yeah, inspiring. Okay, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate that. Okay, you guys enjoying the call so far? You guys enjoying it? Just put yes, I'm enjoying it. And can you see how I did go from minus $50,000 to over $1 million in just 2 years? It's because of this system, right? Okay, appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Right, and it's not just me who's done this. It's not just me who's had these results. You got James Fawcett here, who said, using the system John is teaching really speaks volumes in the past 12 months. I've consistently hit 5-figure months. In my opinion, success leaves clues. And you can see he's done $445,000 in the past 12 months. So what now? Okay, well, some people stick exclusively to the free method, but it's not going to make you a millionaire, right? Just face it. And that's fine. But I use some of my free method profits to reinvest and build my own virtual ATM machine. And here's when we're going to get into method number 2, which is the money on demand method. So let's say that you've got method number 1 dialed in, and you're pulling in around $200 a day, which is decent job replacing income as it is, right? Okay, now lots of folks are comfortable with this, and they're comfortable, but they're not going to be rich. So now imagine spending less time, about 20 minutes a day instead of an hour, and in that less time making 5 to 10x more money. I'm talking like $1,000 to $2,000 per day. So that's what you're going to be able to do with method number 2. right? We're basically reinvesting the profits that we've generated using method number one, using the pretty much free method by making review videos, taking that profit, we're going to 10x that profit right now with method number two. Okay, so this is called the money on demand method, and this is something you'll be able to scale to at least $5,000 a day. Well, you know, I can't make any guarantees for you guys, but this is what I've managed to make with this amount, with this method. Okay, I managed to scale this to $5,000. So this is a number one revenue source for successful marketers and also solopreneurs, all the way up to 9-figure brands, including Amazon and Apple. And it works by building an email list. Okay, so like we discussed before, with making these review videos, we're relying on people who are receiving emails from these big marketers, reading those emails, looking for more information, looking for a review video, and then going through to the sales page where we make our money. Now, we're relying on those people going